Conor, you keep saying that you're gonna fight in bare knuckles, so when is it gonna happen?
You know, like I said, I've got 2 fights on the contract. I'm in negotiations. Last week something happened to me. I went to the White House, and my country is in my, my heart bleeds for my country right now. So there's a lot of stuff going on back home. I'm happy with what I've done. You know, there's something else for me that's in my gut right now, and that's kind of where I'm going. So we'll see. Greatness don't rush. Also, greatness does not rush. There was an opportunity or a deal, we'll say, to fight in Alcatraz, only recent. There's an event going on in Alcatraz in, I believe, June, and they came to me, and it wasn't my worth. You know, as a fighter, we've got to know our worth. I hold every pay-per-view record in the book. I hold every gate record in the book. And my comeback will be slated as the greatest comeback, or the biggest, most anticipated comeback of all time. So it has to be right. And right now, Ireland is in my thoughts, and that's where I'm at. It will happen, I'm sure. And it's always great to be here. And there you go.
Question: if you were to be president of Ireland, would you contemplate of fighting and being president at the same time?
And now entering the octagon, the notorious president of Ireland, Conor McGregor. What fucking right I will. Of course, are you crazy? That's part of why I want to do it. To be announced as the president of Ireland having a fight. Imagine that. But you know, for sure. Hell yes. Hell yes.
Sure. Conor, I have to ask you this question. I've talked to a lot of fighters here, and a lot of them, those established and new fighters, mentioned, along with obviously the welcoming hand you had from Dave Feldman, but they all welcomed how you helped solidify where bare knuckle is today. We come from a country where community is very, very important. I was gifted one of these pendants that you know is very, very important from Russ there, and I feel bare knuckle is one of those organizations that's very much built on community. And when you came in the door, you helped solidify the community, obviously with Dave Feldman as well, who welcomed you with open arms. My question is, when you go into politics and you take the Oris up and coming, how will you use your career of boxing, of you being the businessman in the boxing world and the fight world, to help alleviate the problems of the Irish people that we have right now at home, and that the world needs to know about? And thankfully Donald Trump has listened, and hopefully the rest of the world will listen. How will you do that?
Listen, the politics is a very, very dirty game, and I'm discovering that, and I've discovered that. There is an issue with the EU Migration Pact that's essentially the ruination of Ireland. It will be the ruination of the indigenous people of Ireland. And I came out and was like, I'm going to dispute that. I'm going to fight and put that towards a referendum for the people. And all of a sudden now they're rushing it through. They're trying to rush it through. They're having a screaming match across the Dáil. And I don't want to get into politics here. We want to talk bare knuckle and what we're about. But to let the people know my plans, or to let my political adversaries, we'll call, my plans, they plan ahead then to stop it or to stifle it. So I have many, many moves that can alter and correct Ireland and its situation where the political elite have a grasp on the power and it is fully removed from the people. And that's it. I'm going to keep going. I'm here with the US administration. I have the backing of Trump, President Trump, and it's about following through, you know. So let's see. I stayed put in Washington at a lot of great meetings. And we're on we go. On we go for onwards for Ireland. And that's what I'll say.
Thank you for that, Conor. We appreciate you letting us know that. We're going to get back to the bare knuckle questions now with this guy here.
Conor, tonight was a big night for BKFC, as usual, here in Hollywood, Florida. You've mentioned that this is the home for BKFC. Do you think that we can get a 2-title card next time you guys are in town?
Sure, come on. Whatever Florida wants, Florida gets. And that's from the owner of bare knuckle. I want to go to the Hard Rock Stadium. We can go to the Hard Rock Stadium. We can go big. We went big in Philadelphia. This place is packed out start to finish, from the first card to the final fight. Our first fight of the night to the final fight of the night. And that's a testament to the intensity and the action. It's short rounds. They're right in front of each other. There's no laziness. You're forced to sink or swim. You get your money's worth here with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And the sky is the limit. We showed what we're capable of in the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. We're showing what we're capable of here again tonight. Superstars are on the rise. There's suitors all over this game. Every fucking corner I turned in that White House, from the Oval Office to the West Wing, bare knuckle, bare knuckle, bare knuckle. I gifted President Trump the bare knuckle world title. So bare knuckle is on top right now. Talk to me about any Talk to me about any other exciting action that's going on in the fight business. You can't. There's none. Bare knuckles leading the way, and long may it continue. And I believe, and I know that it will. There you go.
Conor, Sean with Only in Date here. What do you think makes South Florida such an attractive destination for bare knuckle boxing?
Well, Florida has a rich history in bare knuckle fighting, as does many parts of the world. My own country, Ireland, has a rich history in bare knuckle fighting championship, and we'll talk about taking bare knuckle back to Ireland, which will be a beautiful spectacle. And but like I said, Florida, the Kimbo days, and all those guys that were fighting in the back gardens, and now we're risen up. So it has a rich history of bare knuckle, and that's it. You can see it by the caliber from top to bottom. There's no slouches on this. There's nothing reckless here. These are highly skilled combatants that are as tough as it gets. It's a tough man game, and the women as well. And women are incredible. I want the women on. Run out our women, because the women have. I saw Jessica Evilai, I saw Amanda Nunes. These ladies are looking for fights. Andrei Arlovsky also. Everyone wants a piece of this bare knuckle action, and I don't blame them. I'm the same. It's always a pleasure to be here. It's never a dull night. It's always a fantastic night. And it's a credit to the people of Florida to come out. And in the main event, Broward County against Dade County, that was spectacular. That's what you want to see. The matchmaking is stellar here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we know this. I really give a shout out to the matchmaking, because it is impeccable. So bravo to the matchmakers.
Mr. McGregor, Max Calandrillo from the Fighting Yo, congratulations on the tremendous event. Completely exceeded expectations. The expectations were high, and it still exceeded all of them. I just wanted to ask you, you're very passionate about BKFC, as mentioned previously. What ignites that passion for you, and what has made you so passionate about this league in particular?
It's pure. It's so pure. It's the purest form. When you're sitting, I tell you what, live events is where it's at. I came up under Lorenzo Fertitta and the Fertitta Empire with the UFC when we rose the UFC up into a $4.2 billion franchise, the largest sports sale of all time. Now the company's worth about $10 million. Now it might be a bit stagnant at the minute, but what I came up under and Dana White, I came up under these men. They were my mentors, and what was always prevalent to those gentlemen was to get the audience into the arena, because once you get them into the arena, that's it, it's game over. And as you can see, everyone in that arena was on their feet. It's spectacular. The live action and the intensity of it is unmatched. And I come from all the games. I come from the boxing game. I come from the mixed martial arts games at the highest level. The highest level on both forms. Bare knuckle is leagues above both of them. And excitement and action-packed fighting, and that's it. It was an amazing event.
We have time for one more for Conor.
Savage Combat Sports, Conor. I was just wondering, we got the king of violence, we got the king of the streets, and you being the king of combat sports, is there any interest in going in for the king of violence belt in the future?
Who's got the king of violence belt? Jeremy Stevens?
It would be Platinum Mike Perry. You already scared Jeremy Stevens out of here. He's got the gloves on.
With the big soft gloves. I don't know what he's doing. It was what's it called? The dirty stuff. The dirty. Yeah, it's all right. He should come home. Mike should come home. You know what I'm saying? He still shows love to the game, and we'll always have love for Mike Perry for sure. And me and Mike would be a great fight for sure, 100%.
All right, Conor McGregor, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, David Feldman, Bare Knuckle team. Bravo! I salute. I'm proud to be co-owner in this and a partner in this, and onwards to the top for Bare Knuckle. Let's go.